some more modifications on the MR2. I originally bought this hardtop for just the hardtop. So basically everything that I've done to it has been modified step by step by step. And I got the hardtop. I bought some parts from Europe to mount it, because a lot of them use the standard clips that you would use whenever just putting on the convertible top, but those are starting to slip in the wind. So I bought some parts from Europe and made sure that they're bolted on and fastened so that I don't have to worry about it slipping off while I'm driving, doing 100 if that's what I feel like doing. Not normally, but you know, if that's what I feel like doing, the wind won't blow it off. But anyways, so even before I got the hardtop, I bought this scoop that is supposed to channel wind back towards the engine bay, which is in the rear because it's a midship or mid-engine car, midship roundabout MR2. And so what we do with that whole scenario is I bolted it on and had people from Five Star do the headliner, which has like the purple spider web on it, which is pretty cool, and I'll show y'all while I'm taking it off and everything what it looks like. But through all of this, it's just been kind of like a learning process for myself, and I've realized that one of the holes that was drilled for the scoop is not completely sealed. So what we're going to do today is we're going to tape off the scoop. Well, first we're going to take the hardtop completely off of the car, and then we're going to tape off the scoop and the top of the hardtop, and we're going to caulk all the way around it so that there's no compromise for water to get in and leak into my car. And that's about what we're going to do. So in order to do that, I got this awesome tape that has the material. It's painter's tape, so it won't leave that sticky mess. And then it has the material to like lean off and give you extra coverage rather than just having to tape the whole thing. I read online about silicone or whatever and what's best to use, so I've come down to using this, which is basically an exterior waterproof, sunproof black silicone. I'm using black because my car is kind of black, purple, and then carbon fiber, so it'll all kind of like mesh well. But I don't want it to get all over the car, so hence the tape. To take off the actual hardtop, I'm gonna be using a regular ratchet. I believe a 10. We have right here. And I believe it was a 13, maybe a 14, but I got all of them, so we'll figure it out when we get there, because I can't remember what the bolt size is. But yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna get to, and let's get to it. Alrighty, so first we're gonna use a 10. These two bolts are coming out extremely easy because they are stripped. I have some tape that I'm going to show you when I put it back on before we test it for water to show that that works and is secure. Forgot to tell y'all about this Torx bit.
that's one. We'll do the same to the driver's side. Two down. So now we got to take out these two punch holes. So then we remove this. And that, as usual, all the plastic has to come off. Let's see if we can get to here.
In the back, there's only about 4 bolts we gotta take off, 2 on each side.
It was 13.
Now for the fun part, taping.
Alright, so she's ready. Fully taped up. Gonna put caulk in this itty bitty little crack right here all the way around. Alright, so we let the silicone dry for a couple of days to set properly. It says that it was good within 30 minutes to an hour, but I still give it 24 to 48 before I even mess with it. One thing is I already took the tape off. I didn't show you guys that, but make sure when you take the tape off that the silicone is still wet, because if it hardens when you try and take the tape off, it can mess up everything that you've done and you'll have to redo it. So basically, I'm going to show you the silicone and how nice it looks. I'm going to take off the rag top, get all the clips off. I'm going to put the hard top back on and put all of my hard fasten European clips in. And I'm going to be trying out a new product today, which is this tank bond, because like I said in the beginning, some of my screws are loose. So I'll let you know how that goes. Alright, so Got the hardtop on. We're gonna try out this tape and see what happens. It's almost like the stuff you use for plumbing. That's what it looks like. So before I was able to just move them with my hand, they're in there pretty tight. It's not 100%. They still free move. Well, this one's pretty tight. This one still free moves, but it's a lot better than it was. I'd say it was worth 10 bucks. Alright, so we're about to do the water test. Spray a little water in that area. See if it leaks. And it was normally leaking from right there. So we're good to go. That's what I like to call a success. The next video on MR2 Spyder Garage is going to be about how to put together the defrosting cable for the hardtop. Thanks for watching. See you next time.